Now from there, you're getting in your reality what you imagine about yourself. Now don't lie to me. I know what you imagine about yourself subconsciously. You might even say, I think I'm amazing. No, you don't. On a subconscious level, there's a program running where you think you ain't shit. Hence the reason why you don't put yourself out there. Hence the reason why you stagnate. Hence the reason, subconscious shit that you can't even see on the surface. Let's just keep going though. What you imagine yourself to be, what you imagine the world to be, will be, because you're the one. Okay, now, what you have to uncover is what you've been running program-wise subconsciously. What have you been running? Has it been disempowerment? Has it been I'm broke, low-key? And you don't have to say you broke.
Yeah, low-key, bro. High-key to that, bro.
You believe that you're broke. Listen,
Yeah.
Everything's energy. Everything's energy.
Yeah, I agree.
You get what you... No distractions. I'm cooking. Here we go. You ready? What you imagine about is everybody wants to call you when you're cooking. They feel that energy of the cook. You ready? Here we go. I love them though. What you imagine yourself to be will be. Now, you can see where you're at imagination-wise. How? Look the fuck around. Look at your circumstances. Look at the events in your life. Look at the people in your life. That's what you've been imagining about yourself, about reality. Now, you have the chance to change that. You always have the chance to change it, every single moment. Listen to me. Okay. I got you. Slow down. You have to begin to treat this reality. What's currently in reality is from past imaginations indeed. You guys like the live show, the live gives it feel culture. Let's go. Here we go. Look. You have to begin to treat this reality like the dream realm. I'm not saying go jump off a bridge. That's my point.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying to do that. What I'm saying is that imagine they're trying to tell you, they've been trying to tell you in every cartoon, every show, every sci-fi, every movie, they've been other versions of you that have to tell you the truth subconsciously through the movies, because it's the law. Here we go. Playing in your face. Playing with your magic in your face. But that's how you built it. Okay. How amazing are you? I don't know. You gotta say it. You gotta imagine it. You gotta be it. You are amazing. And there's nothing other than that for you. You can't pay any credence to any other thought. If you do so, you are saying that that's so. Is it dawning on you? You gotta be the greatest. Not in comparison to another, because there is no other but you. There's only energy. You're here alone. So who are you comparing yourself to anyway? There's no one to compare yourself to. You just have to be the greatest of all time, because you are. Not because I'm the greatest of all time in comparison to him, in comparison to her. There is no him or her. There are only projections of your consciousness out there. Right? And they will attest to what you believe about yourself. Let me explain something to you. Alone? Oh, she got you. I know what that alone means. Alone? Let me explain something to you. There's only one energy occurring right now. Listen to what I'm telling you. The energy that exists between you and I, seeming between you and I, is what makes you and I who we are. There's only one energy though. The senses freeze that energy in time into what you see as me and what I see as you. But there's only one energy. So the truth of the matter is, there is no matter. There's only most physical a dream has ever been. That's the reason why it feels so crazy to you. That's the reason why it's so hectic in this now. That's the reason. Listen. That's the reason why the world feels so crazy now, as it's ever been. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Because the dreamer is waking up. You, the dreamer, the one dreamer. You gotta get people out of your mind. No offense, they all live in your mind anyway. I mean, you gotta stop seeing. You see me, and that's confusing you. That's why my job is to tell you to turn this off and go within, so you don't be confused anymore. I'm just an aperture of your mind, trying to remind you, hey, this is a dream. And I'm in your dream, telling you it's a dream. Most people in your dream won't reinforce that it's a dream. They're reinforcing that it's real. And they tell you about the dramas of life. And they reinforce that. Yeah. They reinforce the dramas of life, which keep you enthralled in the illusion. I told you this is in your mind.
When we think of stars, our minds often...
Let me hold on 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Link tree to everything MoonManT. T timelines the album. Second book, Magic Music Triumph, the digital version. Magic Music Triumph, the digital version. YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube just in case something happens with TikTok. I will still be here. And the biggest of them all, the one-on-one sessions. If you really want to go into depth and want me to break it down for you, because I'm not going to break it down fully on these lives. If you want me to break it down for you, please book a one-on-one session. Or if you have something in particular that you want to discuss specifically, you can send a gift. Send a gift and then we can talk about it. That's a way to be able to do a proper energy exchange. Other than that, just listen to the lecture. Here we go. Wow. Y'all ready? Look. Extraterrestrials. What's the big deal? They're no different than us. If we want to put it and compartmentalize it like this, we can all say we're souls, right? We're all souls and we chose this particular earth experience. But we're all a part of the same field of consciousness, the one field of consciousness. What do you think they are? What the do you think they are? They're souls too that chose that particular experience. Some of them in those experiences remember. Some of them don't. Some of them have high technology. Some of them are in the Stone Age. There are infinite different types of extraterrestrial beings, infinite different types of extraterrestrial life forms, all projections of your mind. And you theirs. Listen to me. Listen. They want you to think that these are some beings out there that are coming to attack. Blah, blah, blah. No, there are some like that. Just like there are some humans that are assholes that will hurt you. And there are some humans that will love you and help you. Right? There are extraterrestrial beings that exist in the same consciousness as us. It's not off, so far off. There's only one energy field. Make sense? There's one energy field and we all live in it, including them. Okay, so they chose that particular experience. Okay? They chose to be Pleiadian, Arcane, Anunnaki, I don't give a fuck. You name it, who cares? They chose that one for that experience. It just so happens that we chose this experience, and in this particular experience, you get amnesia because this is the hardest experience to have in existence. Where God stretched itself to the furthest of itself. Intentionally forgot itself. All to come to wakefulness of itself through its other versions. Right? Genius you are. I don't give a what you incarnated as. Man, woman, black, white, black, 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 black. Yes, melanated human beings have, we can pull the sun in a particular way that's amazing, but it doesn't matter. So did Jesus what? Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Apertures of our mind. Listen to me. Time and space. You ready? Time and space. The way that they show up for us, our experience of time and space are illusory. existence within infinity, but they are apertures of your mind. The ascension, the great ascension, the great end times, the great, it's you. You're here, not Jesus, not Buddha. None of them. They exist within spirit, yes, but you're the one here doing it. Let it dawn on you. Take them off the pedestal. All of them. Take them down and rise yourself up. These are amazing stories. We are addicted to the stories of yesterday. We are addicted to how the stories might affect our tomorrows. But in the now, God is here, right here with you. Listen, God is not tomorrow. God is not yesterday. God is right here and right now in His ever-present reality with you. You keep thinking about 2,000 years ago where there was a man called Jesus. You keep thinking about a future tomorrow where you might ascend, but it's happening right now. You're doing it. You're in the Hall of Fame. If there's a spiritual Hall of Fame to be had, you're in it. You're the greatest. Stop worrying about Jesus. Stop worrying about Buddha. They serve as examples to the greatest of all time. They serve as examples for the one who did it. You did it. They serve as examples as the one who manifested themselves from realms beyond time into this one in the now, not 2,000 years ago, not an hour ago, not a second ago, just now. And so it is. And so be whatever you say it will be because it's you. You are fucking amazing. Do you think you can believe in God without being religious? What do you think I'm saying right now? What is it? See, when quote-unquote spiritualists say these things, people automatically think atheists. I don't get how people, I'm not saying that you're saying that, but I don't get how people deduce that. What I'm saying is there's only one God, one entity, one being. Who do you think is looking out of your eyes right now? You think you're gonna say your name. You're gonna say your lifetime's experiences. That's who I am. No. Who do you think gazes upon the trees with wonder? Who do you think hears the palms with grace? Who do you think listens to the music and dances? Who is that? Who's the one seeing the sun? Who's the one contemplating the universe? Who's the one confused or not? Who is that? Who hears the voice that tells them, nah, don't do that? Don't go there. I don't think you should go there. Who the fuck is that saying I shouldn't go there? And then when I don't go there, I get a phone call and they say, yeah, I'm glad you didn't come because it got crazy. Oh, something told me not to come. Who is the something that knows already? That's who you are. That's who you are. Yeah? So get crazy. Yeah. Get crazy. Be crazy. Sanity is crazy. So-called sanity? I had somebody on here ask me if we're all crazy. And I said, yes, we are all crazy. We believe things are sane and they are crazy. Listen to me. We all work for money, and that's normalized. Like the last show, a lot of gives a big call to please support me in that way. I appreciate you every one, like anything that I've been saying. We all work for money, and that's normalized, but is working for money crazy? Of course it is. Why? Because they want money. basically slaves in their system. You're slaves in the system that we built. We just have to stop. We just have to say no. When we say they, again, these are versions of our mind. Listen to me. These are versions of our mind. I told you that this is our mind pushed outwardly. Oh man. So it's not about completely. Look, you can still engage with money. Like a lot of give gifts if you feel called to. What do you think the gifts are? The gifts are money. I'm asking, can you donate if you wish to donate? Okay, cool. It's your relationship with money. Listen to me. When you rip open the envelope and open up the bill, whatever feeling you have in your gut is indicative of the relationship you have with money. That's the relationship. That's the energetic relationship you have with money. Listen, that means that when you feel that fight and flight energy, that means that you have an imbalanced relationship with money. You're afraid of money. You're afraid of not having enough, or you're afraid that you won't have enough. Listen, but that's the energy that you gave it. Listen to what I'm doing. It was never about the world. Thank you so much for the bears. It was never about the world. It was always about the energy and life force that you've given the world. It was never about the objects. It was always about the energy and life force that you gave the objects. Is it dawning on you? Those things are a part of the material world as well. You see, now if we said, this is money, we exchange rolls of tape for other items. Everybody will be going out there trying to find rolls of tape. Fine. Yeah? And yet it's still just a part of the material world. It's no different than anything else. But we give our energy to it, our life force to it. We say, this is it. Whoa, okay, great. That means that you are quite literally creating what you believe money is, or humanity is creating what they believe money is. But it's just a part of the material world. What's my point? My point is that it's energy. It's your energy. Once you change your relationship with it, oh, shit, this is my energy. Human beings have agreed that we're going to exchange this one part of my energy for that other part of my energy. All of this is in the same realm. It's all a part of it. It's all atomically the same thing. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's all atomically the same thing. We just decided that this is more valuable than that, so we'll trade this for that. Listen, so you have to change your relationship with money. Change your relationship with everything. If you love everything as if it is you, because it is you, this is why I love you guys as if you're me, because you are me. If you interact with life that way, money that way, it can't help but to run towards you because it is you. You are magnetic, so you repel, you pull and repel. You pull in things magnetically with the auric field, that in which you believe you are worthy of, yeah, and then you repel that in which you think you are not worthy of. It's a fucking illusion. It's an illusion. That's the best way I can put it. We're talking about Jesus. I'm assuming I see a lot of chatter. Everybody's triggered by that Jesus man. Yes, it's the system we are born in. The Matrix simply wants to control us. The Matrix is the system that the society created to control chaos. If you want to think of it in a compartmentalized way, if you want to think of it as I'm this being and everything outside, everything out there is happening to me, then you will continuously be on the loop of the happening to me energy. And that's your path. Nothing wrong with that. All paths lead to the light. Now, if you're saying things as in, okay, well, Jesus, the story of Jesus is pointing me in the direction of getting beyond that perspective. Great. And that's your prerogative. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, the only problem is that you put these beings on pedestals, you get on your knees and you bow down to them. No. Stand up, get up off your knees, because the same power that they have to manifest themselves in this realm, how the fuck do you think you got here? You think you just popped here? Yo, my mom had me. No, I'm not talking about physical. I'm not talking about the physical birth. I'm talking about a soul descending from higher realms to get to this one. Period. Everybody's saying red note. I'm gonna be here if it is that everybody does go on red. There's too many different apps. If it is that everybody does go on red note, I'll create one myself. But for now, I'm gonna act like this app ain't going nowhere. My YouTube's already set up. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to that. The frequency is high. The collective is really engaged today. Indeed. And brother, I want you to know, it is up. It ain't. I don't got no malice, no anything when it comes to people and their belief systems and how they express themselves and what they believe and what modality, because that's infinity. For me to say you're wrong is kind of negating infinity. Infinity implies infinite. You can believe in Jesus and that can be your thing. That can be the thing that breaks you up. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Right? So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. What takes us away from each other is the arguing about who's the one and what we're arguing about. There's only one, and that one infinitely manifests as many seeming others and many seeming other stories. That's the beauty of this shit. It's fire. It's fire. Why are we arguing? We don't need to argue. We can discuss, hey, this is my belief system. Okay, cool, man, that's your belief system. Teach me something. Put me on to a perspective that might give me a particular energy, because it's in the energy that we manifest. This is the reason why I switch it up a lot. I'll say, oh, we're in a movie. And when I say that life is a movie, that gives you a particular energy in your aura, and you think of life like a movie, like, oh. Or I'll say, this is a dream, and then that completely shifts your perspective. This is a dream? What the fuck? Whoa. Then you'll start to believe. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. M's too blessed. Thank you. I appreciate you truly. I'm embracing myself. Me looking at the market. We were using the story of Jesus to discuss the nature of healing women. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Sometimes I just be reading a little quick scan, but I ain't really get the full picture. Why do you think we are drawn to certain features? Features in regards to, like physical features? Tonight is a special moon. I thought last night was the full moon. Or is it tonight? Physical features in who we find attractive. You're biologically programmed to, right? Like when you look in the mirror and you see yourself, you kind of like get programmed to kind of like want the same thing, but then you start to develop your own type of interests in like women or men, and it's really biological, to be honest with you. But sometimes you have no real frame of reference of why you like what you like, because it could be aura, it could be energy. Like there are people that I'm not like completely physically attracted to, but I'm like, oh my god, like you are whatever, right? So it's biological, but it's also spiritual, right? It's a spiritual thing. So it's like, wow, like you're not what I would usually find as attractive physically, but damn, you fire, like that type of thing. Right? I hope that makes sense. Peace. If this lecture hits you anywhere in your heart, your mind, your soul, and you feel called to donate, you can donate. Man, I really hope this isn't the last time or the last couple of days that we have on this app, because this is the greatest app of all time. And I just appreciate it. I need a new laptop. I really do. I gotta get a new one, because I'm gonna be on the road. bet you did. We all did at some point. I got scammed by crypto coins, NFTs, all types of shit. It happens. You gotta do your own research, though. You really, really do. You have to do research on these cryptocurrencies. You usually invest in things that have utility and that will last longer than a day. That's really what it is. A lot of people come in, and since it's so easy now to create a coin, right? Bring me up on your platform for Man of God. I don't bring anybody up. Only those that have been around for a while. I'm positive this is my first time seeing you with respect, but I don't bring people up, especially if I don't know your energy. I'm not saying I don't know you. I might know you in spirit, but I do not. The integrity of the live is too important, and the energy of the live is too important. This is beautiful too. Wow. But here we go. It's important to balance both the physical and the spiritual. What I mean by that is you can't just ignore a financial reality just because we want to be super duper spiritual. I'm you know, I don't even say it, but I'm very spiritual. But I know that there's a physical reality that I'm experiencing. And I know that they, other versions of ourselves, we still express exchanging things for goods. So you want to know that they are moving this into a digital reality, right? It's going to be blockchain based. Like I said, I got to say that because we'll talk spiritually all day, but at the same time, we do have to be aware that there is a physical reality that we have to take care of, just like we have to take care of your body, right? Something that I'm pushing myself more to do even more, taking care of our bodies and taking care of our finances, putting our money in the proper places. When I get paid, when I get money, when I get clients and things like that, I make sure that I allocate a lot of the money to physical assets, to what's the lowest version of vibration? I guess fear. I guess you could say fear. Fear is death, because fear is, there's literally no reason to be afraid of anything in this reality. Money is a tool you use to expand indeed. I think the biggest part is that we are afraid to even discuss money. Can you please make a book about blockchain and NFTs? I am lost. Probably not a book, but you could book me in a session, book a session. I'm telling you, I could break it down for you. I'm telling you, in one session you'll be like, oh shit, like, it's that deep. It's just the way that I break things down. But a book probably would be nice, but I don't have time to write a book about blockchain because I'm going to be writing another book about my spiritual journey from the second book up until now, so from 26 to 34 years old. So I wanna definitely make some time to do that, and I'm actually gonna be recording another album this year. So I got a lot of things on my plate. So I'd rather talk about blockchain as opposed to writing a book about it. But yeah, book me, man. Look, I'm telling you, my booking fees are $50 for an hour, right? $50 for an hour. You talk about whatever spirituality, I don't know, whatever it is that you want to talk about. I've had people make 18 grand, this, that, because they've listened. They took their money, they invested, they let it be, they let it sit, and then by the time they looked, they were up. Why? Not some magic fairy dust, it's just because I seen the vision. I'm like, oh nah, like, this is what they're doing. Follow the money, don't listen to what they're saying. Follow where they're putting their money. And they're putting their money into blockchain technology, although we know money is going to be phased out in the higher dimensions that we're reaching. We know that, but we're still in the in-between phase of expressing money for goods. So you want to make sure that your people are good, your family's good, buy gold, silver. I'm telling y'all, man, do it. Do it. Our spending power is getting less and less because they're printing more and more money. The more and more money they print, the less things you can get with the money that you have. Right? It's simple, but it's, if I'm from Barbados, will blockchain work? Yes. And you can always have a VPN, but yes, it will work. It's a ledger system. It's not something that's like based in America. No. There are some countries that don't regulate it properly. I'm ready for Star Trek physically. Me too. even in Star Trek, you had like the Ferengi. You still had races that did like Latinum, and they still exchanged money for goods, right? So it was still there. On Earth, it wasn't. So I guess 100% with that. Earth, it was a completely different reality, which is dope as fuck. Like we have no clue. Like y'all are gonna look back on these conversations that we've had, and you're gonna be like, I can't believe I didn't remember. I can't believe I even lived in a time where I'm like, it's like kind of like trying to think about not having an iPhone or not having, really not having an iPhone or not having a car, right? Or cars not existing. So I'm like, I can't believe I thought that this was it, like type of reality. So would you suggest watch with Star Trek every single one? I've watched every Star Trek series, every episode, every season, every episode of every one. But my favorite one I would have to say is Generations with Star Trek with Captain Jean-Luc Picard. So Jean-Luc Picard he's Professor X from the X-Men movies. So if you've seen the X-Men movies, Professor X is Captain Jean-Luc Picard. He was a captain of the Starship Enterprise before he was Professor X. I feel inclined to watch Star Trek now. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Fire. And if you don't like if you're somebody that's aesthetics, based on aesthetics, then watch the newest ones like Star Trek Discovery and things like that. The Ferengi were a good contrast to spotlight how Earthmen saw money. Indeed, the Ferengi are like, but they're like hyper. They are like hyper sexualized, They're like humans times 20. What's the significance of Star Trek? Star Trek gives you a glimpse of our immediate future and our long-term future in the ways that there are extraterrestrial life forms that exist within reality that have been in connection and contact with a few humans, but will be in first contact with the broader scale of humanity. And they will tell us, this is what Star Trek is, they tell us that, hey, there is a greater community of extraterrestrial life forms within reality, and you will encounter them. You need to let them know that this is what's going to happen so that you don't be really wilding out while you get moving out there, right? So it's super duper relevant for us because that's our future, that's our near future, right? For real, for real. So, all the talk about extraterrestrials, all the talk about, see, and that's another thing we have to realize. Somebody gotta say it again. Listen, these quote unquote extraterrestrial beings are souls just like us. They just chose that particular body, that experience, that planet. We chose Earth, where we forget. Listen, that's the main point. That's the main point that you gotta remember. So that you don't look at them as better than you or higher than you, even if their technology seems to surpass ours. On a soul level, we are in our light. Where can you watch Star Trek? I have Paramount Plus. I have Paramount Plus, so I watch Star Trek from there. Paramount Plus has every Star Trek that exists. Right? So, what was your favorite again? Star Trek Generations. Star Trek Generations is my favorite Star Trek. Jean-Luc Picard. Do you have any spiritual movies you suggest? A cartoon called The Laws of the Sun on YouTube. The Laws of the Sun, the Laws of Eternity. There's some very high energy in my reality right now that I'm trying to ignore. Yo. Voyager aspired to. Voyager is with Captain Catherine Janeway. Right? So that's why I like Star Trek too, because racism is not a thing, because they discovered that there's extraterrestrials. Right? Racism's not a thing. Money's not really a thing, so they're not really tripping on that. Okay? So you have Deep Space Nine as well. Star Trek Deep Space Nine is Captain Benjamin Sisko, who was a black man, right? Quote unquote, melanated human being. So it's not like the way that it is here, where we're tripping on race because we realize that there are other extraterrestrials out there. It's like, why are we worried about race here? We're one race now because there's a whole another race of beings out there. That's why it's so. That's why Deep Space Nine was fire. That's why it's so primitive to extraterrestrials. When they look in on us, they're like, humans are fucking stupid because they fight about race, ethnicity, religion. Like they look at it as archaic. Like, when we introduce ourselves to them, they gonna feel so stupid. They gonna be like, yo, why was I wilding? Like, why were we born? It's because we had to. We had to go through that experience. But the point is, you're gonna look in on it like, whoa, that's crazy. Deep Space Nine was fire. And they kept Deep Space Nine interesting because they weren't really traveling anywhere really. They were right there. You know what I'm saying? Taking on Simpsons, bro, and how it shows us. Is the Simpsons showing us the future, or are those people who know what they're going to be creating control the Simpsons? Like, we gotta really ask these questions here. Like, they make it seem as if the Simpsons, right? Oh, they're predicting everything, or is everything predicted in their reality and they own the Simpsons and they just put it in there because they have to on a universal level. They have to tell us what they're gonna do, even if subconsciously. Here's the reason why they have things like the fine print. Think about fine print here. The fine print, small as shit. It's because they have to tell you, but love requires them only to have to put it that small. Like, wow, look. You know what I mean? It's just universal law, to be honest with you. It's free will, really. You can look at it as free will. You have to tell people what you're doing. 11-11. 11-11, y'all.
11-11.
Do you feel these shows are their way of trying to get us with the soul to create manifest for them? Everything within reality is doing that. Let me explain something to you, right? What's the high frequency of fear is the Lord's love, unconditional love, unconditional love, unconditional love with no conditions beyond. See, I love you because you are me, not because you look good, not because you treat me well. I love you because you're me. Doesn't mean I have to hang out with you, but I love you unconditionally without conditions because the conditions create. Oh, well, you did this, so I love you. Oh, that's conditional love. Now, also with situations, I love my situation without conditions because I created the situation that I'm in. Unconditionally loving where I'm at. Unconditional love. Right. Now, how about yes, everything that our imagination, right? The other versions of us, what we call they play on our imagination because our imagination is God. What I mean by that? The infinity, the all, infinite possibilities, infinite probabilities, infinity. Imagination, that's God. Now, if they can project a particular, that's why they not make us, but they project to us scary movies and this and sexual innuendo and music that's not good for us and food that's not good for us. They project that to us. We ingest it, imagine, and it becomes reality for us because our imagination is reality. So if we watch a thing, that's why most people afraid of what we call aliens because they imagine them to be like Hollywood told them they are. Listen, you were projected what reality could be, and they said this is what it is. You said yeah, and then subconsciously, this is why you're afraid of spirits. This is why you're afraid of ghosts. This is why you're afraid of the dark. You're afraid of turning off the light. They made you afraid of the dark. They made you afraid of life, right? And you imagine more of that, and it becomes a tangible reality for you, right? Like the lot of shit a lot of people consider for the culture, I appreciate it. So why y'all? Yesterday my phone was off for a minute. Turned it on and it was 555 trying to figure out what that means, like the time. You exist beyond time. You, beyond time, is guiding the you in time. It prompts you to do things. And at the time it's telling you to do, who told you? What part of you told you to turn the phone on at that exact moment? The you that exists beyond time. The you that's trying to show you that, hey, I'm showing you something. Wake up. Hey, turn your phone on. You think it's just me? Oh yeah, I guess just turn the phone on. No, that's the you. That's beyond time. The you that tells you, hey, look at the clock and it's 11:11. That's the you that's beyond time. That's trying to show you, yo, there's something more than this. Pay attention is what it's saying. Pay attention. You so focused on, not you, us, that's you, it's reality. So focused on the mundane world, the bills, that you can't see that your higher self is trying to communicate through everything and through everyone. Everything and through everyone. Isn't that just awesome? How powerful do we give ourselves credit for? Because you keep associating yourself as the human. That's your biggest, that's the biggest crux, is that you associate yourself as being human as opposed to experiencing being human. That don't really matter. It doesn't. So, oh yeah, dude. What are your thoughts on addiction? It's not just the time. Number of synchronicities can be everywhere. And everything. And everyone. It's all a synchronicity in reality. This is the only moment that exists. And within this moment, it's trying to show you that every single timeline exists. Everything you look at is a particular timeline. It can be a license plate, it can be a clone, it can be something someone said. Everything that you look at is synchronized in time, trying to show you a potential future, past, everything is here. It's just that you see it as this and that. I got you with the addiction thing, don't worry about it. It's fine, it's fine. It's all a part of it. It's a part of it. It really is. So, okay. We get addicted to this particular realm of physicality, the senses, and pleasure. Okay? Everything in this reality can become an addiction. Food is an addiction. Most of us are all addicted to food. All of us. Addicted to food, right? Sex, surface, and because we don't have the mechanisms to describe it, we associate ourselves as the thoughts, as opposed to the thoughts just wanting to come up to the surface to be witnessed. They don't want to be grasped onto like, oh, I'm so stupid, and now look at my life. No, 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 no. Those things are coming up so they can be witnessed because they don't fit in the mold of who you really are. It's like getting a pimple. You get a pimple because all the bacteria is just trying to escape the body. It's the same thing with these thoughts, these feelings, these perspectives. They're foreign to who you are, so they're trying to escape the body. So they come up to be witnessed by you, but you associate yourself as them. And in those moments, you feel fear. You're like, oh, let me just find something. Some people lean on food. Some people call it comfort of food. Some people lean on drugs. Some people lean on sex. Some people lean on all the earthly pleasures. Right, man. Alright, so I hope that answers your question just a little bit. What are your thoughts on why? You guys please like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to. I know you guys kind of probably listening to this like a podcast almost, which I have a problem with. Make sure you're liking the live, make sure you share the live, and give gifts if you feel called to. This is how I can continue to do what I'm doing. And if this is worth it to you, you can donate as well. It's greatly appreciated. Hit the Cash App. I don't care if it's $1. If this is something that has helped you in any way. What are your thoughts on why we encounter people who hate us or cause problems in our lives? Because do you want the real answer? It's because subconsciously we hate ourselves. Subconsciously, you are getting a feedback loop of what you believe about yourself. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, right? People are showing you. I'm telling you, these are not people that you're encountering. You're encountering your mind. You're encountering thoughts in the form of people. You're encountering emotions and energy in the form of people. They're showing you what you believe about yourself. It's the reason why you hear me speak and you come on here and MoonManT is fucking amazing. It's amazing. Why do you think I'm amazing? Because I know I'm amazing. And I display myself as such. Consciously and subconsciously, I know I'm great. I know it. I don't come here and be like, I'm the man. No, I just radiate it. And you know that and you mirror that with your typing and I get messages all day. Hey man, like I love you, man. I love your energy. Why? Yeah, because I'm expressing that from my beingness, right? Now, of course, there are subconscious parts of me, programs still running that I don't set boundaries or I don't do this. Yes, clearly, I'm not perfect. So there are things within my reality that show me, hey, you're not setting boundaries. Hey, you're not standing up for yourself. Hey, you're not doing this. And I get that in the form of people, situations, and circumstances. Makes sense. We all do. You just have to find the moment where you're trying to give you the moment to win the battle. Oh, this is one of those. Right? But every moment is a seed that we can plant.
Thank you, MoonManT, for all that you have said. To everybody that sees this video, I hope that you can find MoonManT on YouTube and TikTok. It has really profound stuff that resonates with me, because a lot of what he says is really, it really connects to my reality and stuff like that. So, many people experience reality at different paces, and that's why there's different realities out there. Lot of fun. numbers like me, I'm a mathematician, right? And you can really find out how to play music based on math and using your sensory organs and practicing it. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, MoonManT's live stream, and thank you for chilling with me. I'll reply as soon as I can to all of you guys' message. If you guys need some insight or advice on many things, like if you're fighting depression or you got some curiosities to, discover or uncover, then let me know. Send me a direct message or come join my live streams here on twitch.tv/HoundInTheHotbox, or find me on Instagram or Facebook. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. You guys are handsome, beautiful, cute, everything that could possibly be said in a positive way. You guys look good and you guys are great, okay? Always believe in yourself. Raise your frequencies by practicing many things that are to your liking, and find joy in the day. Have that unconditional love, just like we discussed on MoonManT's live stream with the commenters and everybody. I want to get my viewership up. So come join me, be part of the audience, and be active in the stream chat or the comments. And thank you for being part of my internet family. That's it for this YouTube video, and I hope you guys enjoy whatever you guys want to be doing today. It's 8:34 a.m. January 14th, 2025. I'm gonna post this after I'm done recording this, and I hope this finds you.